Good morning, my friends. It is 7 a.m. in Toronto, Ontario, on Yonge Street. Just arrived here about half an hour ago. And yeah, it's pretty cool for this May. I was here last May too as well. Well, this is the beginning of May. I was there late May, I think, last year. But it's still quite cool here in Toronto. Some people wearing toques. You need gloves because it's kind of chilly. And I have to admit that this spring has started off late. For May, it seems like it's April, especially this early in the morning. So, yeah. Some beautiful buildings up here in Toronto, of course. You have to be impressed by the building structure and so forth. So, yeah. And the spirit of hockey. Senators lost, unfortunately, in Ottawa. Montreal Canadiens are still in the game, I imagine. Or they were, anyways, a few days ago. But, yeah, spirit of hockey is there across, just down the street there. And this beautiful time to look at these buildings this time in the morning, as the sun just reflects off them very nicely and warmly. Right down Front Street now. I'm not going to run across the street over there. Just give me a few seconds. Ryland Hall. Sun's coming up slowly but surely. And there is the CN Tower, of course, too, as well. Yeah. With the war in Iran and so forth and everything, the gas is up and the bus prices going to Toronto is up too. Normally it's $46 for one-way ticket, but it cost me $78 for one way from Ottawa to Toronto, when it was $46 just last year before the war started, of course. And because of all the gas going up and everything, everything's going up. Even a trip to Toronto was like a two-way street right there. $78. But instead of $46, $78 one way. Ottawa, Toronto. Crazy. But it's worth it. It really is worth it. Anyways, we're going to head down toward the Eden Center and take a break there. Introduce myself to security again, as I did last May. I introduced myself to them. Due to my seizure condition, I keep having seizures. A lot of seizures happening lately. I'm in hospital again in Ottawa there because of a seizure. And my calf muscles are still hurting from a previous seizure I had, probably at home at nighttime. But, yeah. Stress doesn't help at all. Okay, Starbucks closed over here. Joggers are out and about right now too as well, it looks like. But 'tis the morning for joggers and so forth. Yep, keep in shape. Get that cardio running. Mountain, walking down Yonge Street. Construction is here, but just have to walk along there anyway. So, yeah. I'm going to take the street way. My arms are kind of sore right now, too. stupid seizure I had. So my muscles are kind of still stiff and everything, unfortunately. But yeah, does not stop me from YouTubing and getting a nice little getaway in Toronto here, where I grew up as a child. So yeah. I did not charge my phone on the bus on the way here. I fell asleep and unplugged. So oh well, it will be a long stream. The stream's going to become short, as the battery life will die soon anyway. And the steam coming from the sewer there. Yep. Kind of like fog in Gatineau Park, but not. Yeah. My arm's getting stiff. It's not a good sign. Beautiful flowers over here. They smell lovely too as well. Just lovely. Just absolutely lovely. Yeah. Smelling those flowers is very soothing actually. And I'm going to go to McDonald's and probably have a breakfast there. Nothing fancy. Maybe I will go somewhere fancy. I don't know. But I think some good old McDonald's Valley meal sounds good for me for breakfast. Perhaps. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm excited to have for breakfast. But basically, I got the 1 a.m. bus, and I got in Toronto about, just before 6 a.m. Now the sun's coming up really nicely and so forth, which is good. And, yeah. It's kind of the weather where everyone's getting sick with colds because the weather changes between cold and warm. So, yeah, I've been doing this cough for about a month now. So, yeah. Basically, it's probably warmer here in Toronto than it is in Ottawa right now. Ottawa is probably a little bit cooler. The humidity really sticks there, and it's not too bad here in Toronto, but I imagine Ottawa it's much more cooler with the humidity chill getting to you. But yeah. I really need to get away. Last time I was here in Toronto was last May, actually. But later in May, like near the end of May or middle of May, I think. Or this early May. Chilly. But actually not much of a difference from last May, when I was here. Actually, I think it's a little bit warmer than last year. Well, maybe about the same, maybe, if I remember. It was kind of cool. I was by the harbor last May. The stream last May about the harbor, and now I was walking on Yonge Street to head down to Eden Centre. Yeah. A lot of joggers going around. It's cool. Still coughing a bit, but yeah. Didn't sleep much since almost 24 hours. I was up at 5 a.m. yesterday morning, and I only slept, 3 hours on the bus coming over here? It was more of a meditative sleep instead of sleep on the bus coming down here to Toronto. But, yeah. get back to Ottawa later on tonight or tomorrow morning if I up to my friends there and crash at their place maybe. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Last time I came here, I had a two-way ticket. I had my bus booked, and then they bumped into me and wanted me to hang out with them all night, but I had my bus already booked last year. So this time I just booked a one-way ticket, just in case I bump into them. And watch this, I probably won't bump into them at all, probably. More than likely. So, that's an interesting building. The designs of the windows there, pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of cool. You need gloves. You definitely need gloves for this kind of show in the air. Spring is coming to a slow start this May. And there is McDonald's there, actually. I'm going to go into the Eden Center. It should be just around here, actually. I think McDonald's there used to be a Burger King. If I remember correctly, that used to be a Burger King. It used to be a Burger King. McDonald's there. Now it's a McDonald's. I don't know, maybe Burger King's further up, I don't know. Mama's Pizza. Fantastic Pizza and Domino's and so forth. And in Ottawa, they have the restaurant there. Mama Teresa's restaurant. So I'm not sure it has anything to do with the same franchise here in Toronto, I don't know. But of course that restaurant's more fancy, more upscale. And it's pretty cool, this little cleaner there. Looks like pretty cool. I will have fun driving that thing. But this is going to be a short stream. My battery's dying anyway. I forgot I didn't charge the bus and it plugged apparently when I was on the bus. But yeah, it is what it is. A bowl of happiness. Okay. The Heart Smile Cookie to help charities and so forth in the community. It's always good to help the community. So get yourself a smiley cookie. It's important to help within the community. Don't put my other glove on, my hand's getting cold. Okay, that's better. It's nice being here in the early morning in downtown Toronto. Joggers are jogging. I don't see anyone walking the dogs or anything. But, yeah. So... yeah. Sorry guys for my coughing, but yeah, this cold's been hanging on for a month. Well, a couple of good weeks anyway. And the weather changes don't happen. Don't help as well. Don't help. And here we are on Queen Street right now, actually. Pretty chilly. That used to be the Bay, but now it's kind of course ripped to the Bay. But yeah. Yeah. Construction everywhere like crazy. Yeah. We'll head down Eden Center and end the stream there. My battery's really starting to run low now. But, yeah. wow, you have to really admire these buildings, how tall they are, and beautiful designs some of them are. Just beautiful. Some of them. There's quite a few impressive ones. Different designs and so forth. I noticed on the way to Toronto from the bus. And the full moon was rising, or going down as the sun was rising. So the full moon was actually going down as the sun was coming up. So you don't see that every day, but it's nice to see. And the full moon did happen this last week, a few days ago. So it's Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, I think it was. Wednesday, Thursday, the full moon. Yeah. Nice pictures of, yeah. Nice design of lights inside that place too. Huh. My hand is cold, my glove on even, so it is kind of chilly. And like I said, spring's coming to a slow start here. So, yeah, this Eden Center. And I talked to the security here last May, I believe, to give them a heads up on my seizure condition and so forth and all that. But, yeah, at least they know. They know what's what. I'm not sure if I'm seeing staff a year later. Last May I was here and talked to them. Maybe they're not the same staff, maybe they are, I don't know. But, yeah. I don't see Burger King over there, so Burger King is still there. Okay, never mind. That McDonald's behind us was the Burger King, but Burger King's still there. Yep. Beautiful entrance to this place. The marble walls and everything, like that. All marble. Marble is cool. I personally like marble. The hand really is kind of cold, but it is chillier. Spring is coming to a slow start everywhere. Seems like more like April than May. Okay. I'm starting to go low now, so I'm going to stop streaming a bit. Won't be a long stream, it's a little short stream. And there's Ed Mirvish Theatre. I remember there used to be the Phantom Opera. He used to be here, God, over 20 years ago, 25 years ago. 54, 55 soon. 25, about 20, 30 years ago. Yeah. That's where the Phantom Opera used to be. Now it's like Moulin Rouge musical, of course. Not crazy about Moulin Rouge. I saw the movie. I wasn't crazy about it. Not my cup of tea, to be honest. But, yeah. Stripes are going to be in this summer. Looks like all the stripes here. Yeah, stripes are going to be in this summer. Looks like. Not my kind of thing either. I don't like wearing stripes. Not my thing. You won't catch me wearing stripes. The bicycles here for rent here in Toronto. In Ottawa, they have no bikes up yet for rent. because I didn't see any bikes put up yet in Ottawa. But it is cool up there up north. But they should have their bikes set up soon in Ottawa. Not yet, though. Not yet. So that's about it. Take care, my friends. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a nice morning. Okay, I'll drop my phone so it's not ending. There we go. Take care, guys.